sell these Yu-Gi-Oh cards before they plummet in price. Bit Dog, over the course of these years, I have been saving you so much money on predicting cards that you should buy for the future. I just thought that we'd consider telling you about some cards that you should offload before they go in price. We're getting really close to announcement season when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh reprints. Whether it's the new anniversary collection set or the Mega 10s or even some side sets that will have important reprints, I'm giving you some cards that you should offload now before it is too late. Of course, Big Dog, if you love the content, I just have to say, you can catch us on Twitch making videos like this because we got the boys. What are they doing? Rhoda for fire? What does bonfire do? I've never heard of it.
Bruh.
Oh, man. You can catch us on stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you want to get all of this stuff early or maybe even additional perks, consider joining my Patreon as a special thank you for helping me pay my editors. Let's jump on in. So of course, chat is going to be helping me fill the blanks, and if you stay tuned to the whole entire video, we'll be revealing to you some very important information to why these cards should be sold. I think that the first group of cards that you should sell is your Snake Eyes Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I know this may seem like the most diabolical, dangerous decision that you could already make, but hear me out. Okay. If you've already gotten your invite for your Snake Eyes Diabell Star cards, then guess what? You've already achieved the goal. You don't need them anymore. Right now is going to be the highest point that these cards are going to be sought after. After all, it is a tier 0 Yu-Gi-Oh format, so everybody knows that they need these cards to be able to compete. If you just so happen to have some extra Snake Eyes cards, or if you just so happen to be done with the deck yourself, then offloading these cards right now at its highest price point is your best idea. It's pretty much how the rich stay rich, and I mean, that's just all I gotta say. That's just how you keep money in Yu-Gi-Oh. Having the foresight to be able to get rid of cards is too strong. It's actually like one of my attributes that makes me the TheCaliEffect. Sell Snake Eyes, buy Flu? Bro, what are you on? The right call? Oh, no. I am not telling you guys to become Flu Under Reese players at all. Like, that is not what I want you to do. Yes, oh, stop. I'm not. Chat, if there happen to be less Flu Under Reese players in the existence of Yu-Gi-Oh, wouldn't we all be happy? Use Raid Raptor? Now, those are the birds that I like. Nah, the right call is to play Raid Raptor because it's the right kind of birds. Yes, King. He's not wrong. It's the best bird. Sell Snake Eyes and become Rogue. Callie wants everyone to sell their good cards for easy wins. Bro, that is not the truth. But I'm just saying, if you do just so happen to have extra Snake Eyes cards or you're done with the deck, I want you to know that this is the most expensive the deck will ever be. So selling it right now, if you're done with Yu-Gi-Oh, taking a break or anything in between, good idea. I have a full Snake Eye deck that I'm considering offloading because, man, how scary is having a $1,200 deck that's taking up 83% of the top cut? This guy gets it. If it doesn't get banned, it will never get more expensive than what it is. $1,200 for a Yu-Gi-Oh deck is already insane. But speaking of cards in the top cut that you should consider selling, SP Little Knight is a card that you should consider. I know it may seem like the most preposterous thing you've ever heard, but hear me out, guys. The Mega 10s 2024 will reprint cards from the last 4 sets, not including Phantom Nightmare. I would sell my SP Little Knight if I had one. Bro, why are you so aggressive with that? If I had one. Like, the last 4 Yu-Gi-Oh sets that are scheduled to be reprinted in the 2024 Mega 10s are Photon Hypernova, Cyberstorm Access, Duelist Nexus, and Age of Overlord. But one thing that would really suck is that if you're a genuine investor in the game, to lose out on so much potential money. Secret rare copies of SP Little Knight are $140. That's insane. And I think that these year's Mega 10s will be incredibly good because cards like SP are expected to be in there. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Guaranteed. Common SP Little Knight. Well, see, the thing is, I still think it's going to be a secret rare. It's just going to be a secret rare in the Mega 10. So it's cheaper. It'll also probably be like 2 per case. So it's cheaper. In all seriousness, right now is the highest price potential for SP Little Knight. I can see after the 10s, the secret rare copy dropping to maybe 80 to 60 bucks. And then the 10 version, well, depending on how easy it is, that'll determine the price for those cards. But it is going to drop in price relatively soon. It's gonna drop to $139.99. We're in shambles. Sell the Ashen cards to get lotion. Why was that so funny? But moving a little bit away from the competitive sphere and more towards cards that are almost expensive for no reason, these particular cards don't see a ton of play in mini decks, but is really hard to get a hold of and pretty powerful. Triple Tactics Thrust. I gotta do it, guys. Is a pretty good Yu-Gi-Oh card that I would 100% sell. Like, seriously. Both the ultra rare copies and the secret rare copies, I would offload my extra copies if I had them, or if you're not using them right now, you would immediately sell these cards. Why? Well, Triple Tactics Thrust is due for its inevitable reprint. If you look at how Konami has done its past powerful spell cards, cards like Forbidden Droplets and Triple Tactics Talent were eventually reprinted inside of a side set, similar to how Triple Tactics Thrust was reprinted inside of Mesa Millennia, and then it got another reprint inside of the Megaton, which made it inevitable in the exact same year. Triple Tactics Thrust is going to follow that same trajectory, and right now, if you have an abundance of these cards, or if you just have them sitting onto the side, it would be a very wise decision to sell this card, because let's be honest, it's been pretty much a flop in comparison to Triple Tactics Talent, and it's been an okay card at best. I think Thrust is a strong candidate for the Rarity Collection. Holy crap, if it comes in a Rarity Collection, people are gonna be in shambles. Bro, imagine it getting the Rarity Collection and the Megatons. It's something you know Konami would do, and they'd make it like a secret rare in the Megatons. It'd be easier to get in a Rarity Collection than the Megatons. People selling that card to Thrust in the strip club. Bro. Now, Photon Hypernova is in an interesting position. I know a lot of people that don't know or remember that the Visas Filled Spell cards will be reprinted in the Rarity Collection set. I think because of this, you should 1000% be getting rid of your Visas Spell cards. That's Calarium, Raysorth, and Paralina. We don't talk about the Scareclaw one because it was already 30 cents. But what we don't know is how the other expensive cards will be reprinted that is Photon Hypernova or Hypernova related. I think it's still a good idea to flip your Kashtira Fenrirs because of this. This is a card that is related to the Kashtira cards in Photon Hypernova, and while it was a Darkwing Blast reprint, what would stop it from being an anniversary set reprint? It'd actually be a perfect candidate. I already said goodbye to my Raysorth copies. It was bittersweet. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and try to get rid of mine. I love cash too. That's the terrible thing about it. And if you notice from the first anniversary set, Konami really hit the home run by reprinting some of those highly sought after Yu-Gi-Oh cards that people wanted. And then cards like Fairy Tail Luna. Printing Kashtira Fenrir inside of that set would make the ultra rare and secret rare copies almost useless. So if you guys just so happen to have those particular versions of the cards, I would 100% sell them now. Kara might also get a reprint as well. Ooh, that one's tough. And I think it's tough because Kara should be reprinted inside of that set. And I would definitely consider reprinting or selling the secret rare copies. The ulties, I would 100% buy the ulties. They're only $30. Sell all your cash cards? You don't have a Rice Heart? You don't need them? Bro! Patterson is right while you're at it. Sell your Kashtira Theosises and Kashtira Rice Hearts. Those are as high as they've ever been. Kashtira Rice Heart is a $20 Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like the Megatons aren't right around the corner. And Theosis is a pretty good card. Sell your Kashtiras, your Centurions. Sell everything that isn't Flunder. Don't sell your Centurions. But sell your Vanquish Souls and your Dino cards. Konami normally does follow a trend of reprinting the side sets. Last year, they reprinted Labyrinth and Runic. I'm glad that they never reprinted Valance, or if they did, I wasn't paying attention. This time around, they're scheduled to reprint their Dinos, their Vanquish Soul cards, and their Nouvelles. So that means 100% go ahead and sell your Ground Xenos and your Vanquish Soul core that is not collector's rare. That would be a phenomenal idea. Should I sell my ultimate Big Welcome? At this price, you might as well just keep on to it, dog. Drop the Pearlies for Rarity Collection? It's too late on that. You still got your Pearly cards? Just ride with them at this point. At least you can say you have the OG ones. Wait, is it time for dinos? Hold on. What set is Pearly? Amazing Defenders? Huh. Is Amazing Defenders before? It may already been Amazing Defenders reprints, not Wild Survivors. Wild Survivors might be coming up in 2025, or they could just reprint both. I'd still flip my Vanquish Soul and Dino stuff. So there's a couple of cards that have went up in price because how Yu-Gi-Oh is right now. Because we're in a tier 0 format, cards like Crossout Designator and Lullaby of Obedience have skyrocketed in price. These are not good Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Both of these cards depend solely on it being a tier 0 format, and statistically, Konami doesn't keep us in a tier 0 format longer than the formats with multiple decks can compete. It's normally not good for business. So right now, taking advantage of selling cards like Crossout Designator and Lullaby of Obedience while everybody is looking for them is going to be a great idea. Lullaby of Obedience is copium at its finest, bro. You ain't never used Lullaby of Obedience to take your opponent's ash? Come on, man. I would go ahead and press the button on selling these cards right now. They are legitimately not worth their price, especially when we get later on down in the future. They're not here to stay. Lullaby of Obedience is a pre-nut delusion take. Bro, why are y'all picking on Lullaby of Obedience and not Crossout Designator? Crossout Designator's cope too, right? Tell them Crossout Designator's cope. Tell them Crossout Designator's cope. You run 15 hand traps, you can stop whatever John they take anyways. Crossout kind of puts in work. No. Bro, let me hate on Crossout Designator, okay? Crossout Designator is post-nut clarity take, unlike whatever pre-nut delusion take that was. And lastly, I have to talk about another card that has been surging up in price that I would flip. Hopefully you'll have a little bit more time than I'm thinking, but I think you should flip Aromage Jasmine. This card went up in price because of the new Aromage support that happened in Phantom Rage, but Aromage as a total has not done anything, and it continues to go up because there's a new strategy called Reika in Light of Destruction. Now, if there's anything that I've learned from Konami, is that when strategies get new support, the older support stuff is reprinted. Take, for example, how Raid Raptors got new support, and in the OTS sets, the Raid Raptors got reprints. If you think that Aromage Jasmine is not going to be reprinted within the next following months, you're delusional. Meg the Stallion headass editor go hate me. Solar, tell him you don't hate me. Tell him you don't hate me. Aromage Jasmine did come out a few years ago, so it's understandably at a high price, but it's only at that high price because it's so hard to get. I would take advantage of flipping these cards right now before it is too late. And that's all that I have for the cards that I would not hesitate to sell at all. Of course, if you guys have some other cards that people should be selling, let us know down below in the comment section. I know the comment section has mentioned some really good cards like Access Code Talker and stuff like that, and I can't wait to see what you guys have to say. Of course, to be able to check out more amazing content, one thing that you should do is click on these other videos so I can catch you on the next one.